Hey, what is up guys? Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another joint firing drill for Blue Archive video. So let's talk about this particular season's guide, right? So we got plenty of interesting one. I think this one is going to be one of the easier ones. As you can see, we are going to require light armor because of the defense of the enemy, so you need explosive type characters or students. And then you can see right here, Scarecrow is going to basically mean you need a healer, right? And if your healer is an explosive type student, alright, that means Scarecrow's max HP will also increase, and that is going to be very, very good. So ideally, you want to basically do that, right? So this one is going to be one of the easiest joint firing drills by far, so hopefully you guys can try to push to a breakthrough for stage 4. It's going to give you plenty of opportunities to do that, right? So let's give you guys a little bit of idea, right? In terms of healers, we have plenty of options. My recommendation is to try to use healers on your striker slot. Now the reason why you want to use healer on the striker slot is because you want to reserve the special slot for like better characters, especially the AoE ones, right? So it's going to depend on a lot of situation. As you can see, this is going to be one of it that you can use. So we got Yuka, Cherino, Idol Mary is going to be our healer right here, alongside with Himari and Hibiki. Now of course, the Hibiki is going to be one of the more famous explosive type AoE character that you can use. If you don't have Hibiki, of course, we have other options like Nagisa. Nagisa is going to be limited student. You can also use striker slot students like Aru or Mutsuki, right? Those two definitely works. Definitely going to be one of the better ones in terms of the option. And of course, if you don't have those, Swimsuit Hanako is going to be a good option as well. So I will show you guys later on. We're going to use her on Team 3. Those are going to be the ones that you can use. Basically, I guess Swimsuit Hina is not going to be bad as well. She is going to be a decent option. You don't really need a terrain advantage even though she doesn't have that. That's going to be what it is. Regular Hina, now this one, she can be used. As you can see, she do have the terrain advantage, but still she is going to be a 7 cost unit, right? But if you want to run her, definitely it's not going to be that big of a problem. She can be an option as well. And of course, last but not least, not to mention, Cheerleader Kotori, and if you build her, she's going to be a very, very good option. Even though she doesn't have terrain advantage, hers is 3 cost, so it's much more easier to spam her skills in more conjunction, right? So the first team right here, I will take out Himari. We're going to use Kisaki instead. Now why Himari or why Kisaki, right? Ideally, the objective here is to basically just have a character that has cost regen. We're not going to even use Himari, Kisaki. It doesn't matter who you put actually, right? Hibiki is going to be the main damage dealer. But if you have another team that have, let's say, a striker slot, explosive type character, that's going to be the one that you want to basically focus on doing. So make sure your healer is going first. So I'm going to show you guys in the team 1. Cherino in this particular case is just going to give us the passive cost regen. I don't think it's worth it to use Swimsuit Hoshino because like you are basically using up 5 costs just to use cost regen at the beginning of the battle. So I don't really see the advantage right there. So 2 costs, heal, very, very good. You can see she is going to be able to heal that up, and then we go in with Hibiki later on. So first wave easily wipe. Alright, so let's go with this. Now this one you can either go with something like Cherino and make sure you heal afterwards, right? And then do the same thing. As you can see, the second batch of enemies, I like to target the one a little bit at the back. The front one, because usually they will, you know, they get rid of them very fast. I'm going to use Kisaki on Cherino so that I have the option to go and heal right here. So look at that, we can almost heal even the third one to almost full, which is really, really insane. We're trying to aim to hit everyone with Hibiki. Hibiki's range is just, look at that, insane, right? Massive, massive, massive range. Now for those of you who haven't already, please do farm Hibiki from the hard stages. Alright, so the double hard stage just ended, but regardless, I do think that Hibiki is a very, very good character or student that every player should have, right? Because especially if you don't have Nagisa. Now I do think that Nagisa is going to be like a better Hibiki in some situation, but you know, like not to mention that she also have the defense down and stuff, but Hibiki is not bad at all, right? She's a very, very good prominent character and recently got the additional skill as well. So team 1 settled, done. So let's move on to team 2. Now team 2, of course, is going to be the same concept. You're going to need a tank. Ideally, you don't really need a tank even, right? It can be anyone here. Just bring whoever for cost regen. Mutsuki is just here for fun. Honestly, you know what? You don't really need Mutsuki, right? I'm going to be honest, it can be anyone, right? If you want to, how about we just bring camping instead? So she's going to be there, just occasionally do the basic skill of stuff, right? We're not even going to use her skill. Okay, maybe we are because we just want to rotate around. Her skill is going to be something that it is going to be 2 costs. I just need somebody that's 2 costs to cycle around. So it's going to be Koharu, Nagisa, and her, and that's pretty much it, right? So simply the same stuff, the same concept applies. You just need 1 healer, and then you have 1 DPS, right? In this case, Nagisa will be carrying. Now, if you don't have Nagisa, don't worry. You can always borrow, or you can borrow 1 more Hibiki from your friend slot. Definitely one of the most flexible joint firing drill I've seen so far. So same thing as per usual. You are going to do that. Koharu is going to heal up, and then Nagisa's circle is just nice. We'll be able to heal up everyone, and then we are just going to heal up Koharu, I guess, and then Koharu with this. Ooh, look at that! Look at Nagisa's circle. Just nice, perfect. I don't know if they made this stage perfectly for her or what, but that was like, that is not a coincidence, right? So Koharu with a passive heal, and then we go 1 more right here, and then we go Nagisa. Okay, this one is a little bit hard. We might have to... Oh, never mind. We still got all of them. That is crazy. We still got all of them. Oops, I was about to show the score right there. But yeah, that particular range, circular, big area. Very, very cool. They need to release 1 more student that can do that on this striker slot. I mean, as much as I love Nagisa, and it's pretty cool, right? But don't get me wrong, I feel like striker slot needs at least 1 more student that can do something similar, right? So how about the last team, right? Same concept, just bring 1 more healer. There's not going to be that many explosive type healers in terms of outside of Idol Mary and Koharu, right? So the next one, I guess Rumi, the egg fried rice girl, you can use her if you have her, but if you don't have her, I think Kokona is going to be a pretty good one. So in this particular one, I will show you guys a much more conventional strat, but I do think that a lot of players are going to have these students right here. So we're going to have Ako, alright, we're going to have Haruka New Year here for the, again, cost regen, and then Swimsu Hanako is just going to be our main DPS, with the exception as we are no longer relying on our special slot, but we're relying on our striker slot instead, right? So start off with healing that particular scarecrow, then spray everyone, then notice right here that we can use Akko's skill, then scarecrow again, then spray everyone again. It should be just nice, alright? So now, we're gonna spray everyone for now, and then use Akko, and then use the scarecrow. Okay, so this one, the third one, is a little bit of a struggle, but don't worry, right? I think we got this. Just go front a little bit. Yep, just like that. So even the scarecrow is like 40% in, it's not quite full, but even then, that's still going to be enough, right? So again, if you don't have Swimsu Hanako in this particular slot, you can consider using Hina. Alright, you can use Hina here. Shun can take out with Ui or someone like that can reduce cost by half. You know, you can do that. Or actually, if you use Hina, you might need to take out Akko and then use New Year Fuuka instead, right? So that's going to give you the best score overall. So yeah, joint firing drill for this particular week, this particular season is definitely way easier. Let me know what you guys think. As per usual, if you guys haven't already subscribed, give this video a like. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.